Ready, Bobby?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, you already started?
Yeah, we're all.
Okay, you guys party on, guard.
Party on, Wayne.
We're gonna.
Oh dear.
Delicious.
I say, doctor,
Taste the
don't
hash.
send me to the pharmacy, spreading drug addiction like a bad disease. Just give me prescription for the Sensi, please. I can pick it up at my dispensary. Some folks need it to help them eat. Other people smoke it just to put their mind at ease. Santa Cruz, the county where they run them trees. Northern California with that herbal remedy. Policeman, know what you want from me. Never hurt nobody, I just smoke that sticky green. Santa Cruz, the county where they run them trees. Northern California with that herbal remedy. Legalize it, politicians say, oh no. Catch you going ganja prison where you got to go. They don't understand what the Doja knows. They don't understand about Cali homegrown. Push me wanna smoke it all. Push me wanna dance to zero.
I said.
Push me wanna smoke it all.
I said.
Push me wanna dance to zero now. Cali the land where they growing them trees. Cali the land of the purple and green. Cali where people be smoking that cheese. Cali the land of American dreams. Cali can smoke, Cali can drink. Others don't know how to party like we. If you want party, then party with me. Drinks are on you, but the party is free. If you want bring it, then bring out the dose. When I come with it, I'm bringing it raw. If you want nuggets, we'll pack up a bowl. Stack it up, rack it up, blast in a boat. Who really wanna get in it with me? Who really think they can sing it like me? Who really think they got my energy? Drinking and smoking that sweet sense of me.
Ooh, that feel.
Oh, now. La-di-da-da, la-di-da, let's go.
Thank you, bro.
D-bar in here.
I like him. He's a cool dude.
Just got off the phone with him.
Push me wanna smoke it all.
I said.
Push me wanna dance to zero.
I said.
Push me wanna smoke it all over. Push me wanna dance to zero now. Yeah.
All right, welcome to episode 4. We welcome, what a pleasure, because I've known these guys for a couple years now. What a pleasure. We are welcoming Pacific Roots in the house today.
Yes,
AJ's with us.
And there goes the volcano.
That's okay.
It's erupted, sir.
It's made for TV. See, that's what's what it's about live. It's about done. But welcome, AJ.
Thank you for having us, Bear. Appreciate you, man.
It's really cool to see you guys. And Matt,
Yes, sir.
some tasty guitar there in that song.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He kills
Thanks for
it.
having
So
us.
obviously, Random Trees is pretty easy to explain, but tell us about it anyway.
I believe. Oh man, I wish Max was here to explain it. But it's just about somebody. I'll just say it this way: it's about somebody we know that that runs trees and sells weed and just makes his living. Helps make him. Get
And
him
you
by
can't
and
top
stuff.
Santa Cruz. You know what I mean? When it comes to herb, you know what I mean?
So, yeah.
Santa Cruz or
I mean,
Humboldt?
it's up to the listener, man. You know, it's about running trees. When I hear it, I honestly still don't know what it's about. But when I like work out and listen to it, you know, I'm just like somebody moving serious weight. You know, some serious.
Yeah.
You know, it's like ganja smuggling, but
I told
it's like a modern day ganja smuggling. Is what I think.
love Ganja Smuggling.
Yeah.
That's a great song. Yeah, a lot of Santa Cruz bands wrote the songs like that, including like you know, Soul Wise too, because they're they're into cannabis and it's Santa Cruz and some of
Right.
the best weed,
Oh, yeah.
and like you said, honestly, not some of the best weeds in California, but some of the best weeds in the United
Up there.
States.
Oh, yeah.
It just it's Humboldt gets a lot of the credit. We know that.
Well, it's part of the triangle, you know, and you know you got to give props where it's due. You know, Humboldt's. I've had some stuff from Humboldt before, and it's really good. But I mean, I've actually had really good weed up in like Oregon. You know what I mean?
love
It's like
Oregon
Oregon,
weed,
Seattle.
bro.
I mean, I'm not trying to bash California weed. I love California weed, but it's.
Oregon's better. Are you telling me that right now?
I'm not saying it's
Hey, I
better, but
think-
they have
hey.
really good weed too. Is what I'm
They
saying.
have really good cheap weed too because they grew way too much. I hear
I wish I
It's
had
like
that
the
problem.
Keystone Light of weed. You know what I mean? It's like they,
right.
Yeah.
Bitter beer face. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
that.
Right.
I
Yo,
think
they were
some
selling.
Keystone-
Wait, what was the price for those ounces? $40 ounces or something.
Right.
We were
Yeah.
coming back from Dutch Bros and we saw
It was like 25. The home of the $25 ounce. or
$25 eighth.
Yeah,
Year
it was the
before
eighth.
last,
There you go.
Yeah.
I lie not. They grew so much weed they had to throw some away. I'm not even joking.
Well, that's a fucking
You
process.
can
that
send
sucks.
them my Venmo or my address. And,
and Venmo. Fuck it.
yeah,
Just-
yeah, fuck it.
By the way, at the end of this, we will put all that stuff. So remind me.
yeah,
at the
for
end
sure,
of the
man.
show.
We'll do. We'll
Oh, yeah.
do.
We put all that stuff on there. So normally I'd spend a lot of time on the strain of the week, but the reason I'm not going to this time, it's orange cream and it's very good. But
That's delicious.
we also mixed it with some hash. So that was our strain of the week is orange cream. But I also want to introduce you guys to some hash because basically THC goes on the upper end, 30%. And if you
Yeah.
find a 30 or 32%, that's you're not that usual, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But this hash
That's
on its
Superman
own,
weed.
this is 64%.
Oh shit.
Right.
Jesus.
So this is
I can't even do that math.
right. So let's say roughly, I'll do hillbilly math and say it's 3 times as strong,
Yeah.
right?
Shit'll fuck you up.
Yeah, that's right.
So add it all together, and yeah, I can. Yeah, it's a tasty treat, honestly.
Yeah.
You never told me the strain of the hash, though.
You know what? I didn't see the strain of the hash. It just said indica.
Then-
Of
hey,
course,
that-
they had writing
That's
about.
all you need to know.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I wondered when I buy. Is there such thing as a sativa hash?
I technically probably
right.
because of the.
But
strain.
you're not going to smoke
But
some hash
if
and
you're
feel like
smoking
Tigger.
hash. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if I'm smoking hash, I'm just gonna lay down. Yeah, not right now, but
No, yeah, it was just
give me about 15 minutes.
just enough.
Yeah, and I think weed it hits people differently. I know people who sleep on sativas. I know people who operate better on indica. You know, and
Right,
indica's
for
supposed-
sure.
But then I mean that would be assuming somebody's like super tense and like constantly thinking throughout the day, so they have indica, kind of mellows them out.
I can't really
So-
tell the difference. I've happened one time. I had to take. I smoked some sativa, and I was like, I think it's for me. I'm just gonna get high. It's either good, you know what I mean. So when it says sativa and indica, it just gets me stoned.
Yeah.
But there's one time I don't know what the hell I smoked. It was some sativa, and I remember I was like, dude, it's got me like I need to do something. I remember we played a show. I was like, I have to take a nap. Like I'm all jittery. Like I need to like it's just I don't know what sativa.
He had
it
a
was
7 and
pre-roll.
7 and took a nap.
Yeah, that too. No, I wish. No. But I just remember I was like, that was the one time I was like, maybe the sativa and indica thing is true. Because for me, I couldn't tell. You know what I mean? If it's good stuff, it's just gonna get me high. Like, you know what
I took a friend to Widespread Panic at the Fox Theater in Oakland, and then they asked me if it had any stuff in it like acid because they got so
Oh.
high. But I won't name any names, so yeah. So I'll just I'll keep that between us.
There we go. That's fine.
But anyways, so yeah, I want to talk a little about hash. So one of the things I love making things simple for you guys. You know what I mean? And one of the things I want to talk about is what is hash. I mean, what is hash? What's hash?
The hash is all the little baby crystals all compacted in something. You know what I mean? Like it's all the THC crystals that are either knocked off or right. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know what hash is, and I
Yeah.
work in
I know that's
cannabis, but I don't know. I know it's a lot of little bit of this and a little bit of that.
I know it gets me really high.
Yeah.
You know, that's the cool thing about reading like so much about this stuff is you eventually will find the right answer. And one time I saw something that said hash is decapitated trichome heads, and that's exactly what it is. What you said, the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
So when you look at the plant and you see that little hair coming up and the little shiny thing, those are
You
trichomes.
freeze it and it comes off.
So you freeze it and you put it with ice, and that's how bubble hash
Bubble
is made.
hash, yeah.
And all of that stuff comes off, and you just get the hash, and that's what you're smoking right now.
Oh, that explains it.
So yeah, and it's 64%. Yeah. So I like to make it simple. You know what I mean? We could get very complicated, but because there's different microns and all this
And
stuff.
there's also different ways to make hash, correct?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you know what I
There's
mean.
many.
Yeah, exactly. So this is bubble hash.
Yes.
Okay,
This is
perfect.
bubble hash.
Okay.
What I used to smoke. When I used to smoke in the military, thanks to my Canadian friends.
There you go.
We would smoke the regular hash that you put on a ball.
Oh yeah,
you put it on
little
a
pancake.
Yeah, and you put it on top of a needle, and you put it on top of one of your favorite albums, and you light it on fire, and you get a glass, and then you hit it like this. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
that's how we used
You
to
can
smoke
put it
hash.
in a cigarette too. You put the cigarette with the CD case over the glass. Yeah, and just exactly what you said. Oh,
Or
yeah.
hot knives.
This
Did you ever
is
use hot knives?
Hot
Very
knives is
interesting. I'm learning some shit.
Did you ever use hot knives?
Dude, I've used to smoke out of cans and
hasn't?
apples. And if you had a pipe, you were the person everybody wanted to be around. When I was in high school, because that's when I started smoking. But my tolerance is nowhere near
Apples
where
are
it
always
was
my
in high
favorite
school,
piece to
dude.
smoke
I'm a
out.
lighthead. I
Apples.
take like 2 hits of my cartridge and I'm stoned.
That's
Like,
good.
Me and my girlfriend, we'll take a couple hits and we're like, okay, we're gonna chill out because we end up going to sleep.
That's
It's
fantastic.
normally a nighttime thing.
I'm
for
jealous
me.
of you, actually.
It's a
Same.
nighttime thing for me, because I normally buy full gram carts when
yeah.
when I run out,
You
and
have
they'll
to.
last me forever.
Wow.
And that's good, and it works. You know what I mean? It works. That's how some people. It's all different doses. People take it differently. You know what I mean? And as long as it works for
It
people,
does,
definitely.
definitely.
I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it works for you, yeah, take a few puffs before a night. Yeah, it helps me go to sleep. That's what it should do. You know what I mean? What do you want it to do? That's damn near the question. What do you want it to do? You know what I mean?
No, that's
Yeah.
that should be the bud to know. That's what they're
Yeah.
asking. This should be.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the beginning. We played the song. Let's go back to me 3 years ago meeting Pacific Grown and Pacific Roots. We were talking about that earlier.
Yes, sir.
The fact that I booked you guys, I think, both for a show, and I think Soulwise was there too. But you
Yes.
were actually in a different band.
I was. Yes, sir.
We actually we weaseled our way in there. If you don't remember,
That is right. Can we add Pacific Roots?
No, yeah, I talked to I believe it was AJ from Soulwise, and shout out Soulwise, love you boys.
Shout out Soulwise. Yes, sir.
Soulwise.
Actually, Kevin just had a child.
Oh yeah, you did.
Congrats.
Congratulations, man.
Congrats. Yes, that was yesterday, I believe.
Was it?
We were at
Oh.
practice, yeah, and Silver was hitting.
Cheers.
Silver was
to,
literally
cheers to
texting
Kevin.
him.
Kevin,
Cheers, yes, sir.
Soulwise. We
Cheers,
love
brother.
you.
Yeah, Silver was talking. He was like, "Dude, this guy's texting me. He's like, he's having a baby. Like, what's going on
Yeah,
here?" He's
it's
like, "Man,
crazy.
he's like, have your baby, man." So yeah, shout out. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, "Yo," I'm like, I think because we were trying to put something on, and he was like, and we hadn't put anything on yet. We were still talking about it, and he goes, I was just like, "Yo, man, like, you guys want to play a show with us?" He goes, "Oh, we're already doing something here for the night before Cali Roots," and I was like, "Well, shit," and I talked to my bassist, and I was like, "What do we do? They're booked," and he's like, she goes, "Shit, see if we can get on that," and I was like, "Well, worst we're gonna get is like shit. No, it's too late." So like, "Hey, man, you think there's room for one more band?" He's like, "Well, there's 2," and he goes, "Then let me get back to you." And then, sure enough, we squirmed our way in. But I think that
Yes,
was
sir.
the best move to do.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
think
so
that's
much
called
fun
good
that night.
karma. And then right after that, not long, Pacific Grown kind of dismantled in there, and boom, you're in Pacific Roots, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Some, you know what I mean. Things happen at the right time when they should have, and I couldn't be any more stoked, man. These guys are my brothers.
I actually love Pacific Grown too, though. I was a fan before
Oh, yeah.
Friend, so they were
Yeah.
really good.
Oh yeah, and I'm stoked to be. You know what I mean. Love these guys. These guys turn into my brothers instantly, man. You know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
It's
Watching
about
you
to
guys.
be barely 2 years. It's about to be 2
Yeah,
years on
yeah.
Thanksgiving.
1 year went by so
And
fast.
sometimes
so.
it feels like it's been 10.
Oh god, it feels like it's been forever.
You know, I was just realizing I counted them up today, and I might have now seen you guys more than any band I've freaking ever seen. To be honest with you, I've
Well,
seen
thank
everything
you,
you guys.
brother.
I've seen your first shows and all these
Wow.
shows, and because you guys know I love the music, and
Absolutely.
we always talk about this in the show. Sometimes, don't you love that when people wear shirts that say follow local reggae or support
Oh, yeah,
local
support
reggae,
local
and then they
reggae.
never go to shows?
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I know.
that's my
Thank
favorite.
you.
Yeah. I can't live without live music. It's Steel Pulse, live without music, I can't go. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when all this pandemic happened, I would have never thought I would have taken live music for granted. You know what I mean? That's something you would never think that would get taken away from you.
Right.
And now it's going to be one of the last things we get back. You know what I
So
mean?
I don't know your life that well, but I'm assuming probably one of the high points of your life when you were sitting around a couple days before a band was playing at Saratoga Winery. You want to talk about that a little bit?
We were when was the Steel Pulse show? Speaking of Steel Pulse,
Wait, before you got to tell him your. We'll start it off with this with his first time seeing.
oh, we talking about UB40.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the very first time I saw UB40 was in Saratoga at the winery, and that was the very first time I was sitting down in a seat somewhere very far away, and then we didn't know we were actually going to play with them until
Days noted, like
2 days.
2 day notice.
It was about a 2-day notice, and I remember the next time I saw them, I was sitting down looking at my seat I sat in. Like, you know what I mean? It was wild for me.
Surreal.
Like, I still get like chills from that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And
That's UB40, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, that's one of my favorite all-time
I still
bands.
think I took shrooms that morning, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
It was so unreal. Like it was wild. It was a
And
what
what sucked about that whole thing was that it happened way too fast.
Yeah.
I think it happened way too fast. Like, I wish time slowed down when we play. I mean, look, we started off that weekend with a bang, dude. We played with Steel Pulse, also with K-Bong from Stick Figure and Johnny
All the boys were
Cosmic.
there. Johnny Cosmic. Oh yeah.
Scott showed
was
up there.
Coco the Tour Dog was even there.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a-
you got a UK legends like Steel Pulse, right? And then
We're already blown away from that.
we were already, yeah, but I think I was more nervous for UB40.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
I'm like,
that's-
dude, they're both like legends, in the UK.
Yeah.
It's like these guys, there's, when you.
One of the first reggae songs I've ever heard. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's like, shit, it was hard to wrap my head around that. And I'm like, dude, like, I had a lot of pressure that night. And,
He even dressed up nice. He had a long sleeve shirt. You know
Oh,
what
really?
I
mean?
didn't, that was, that
Oh,
was
Jake
recently.
did.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was Jake. No, he had a short sleeve. I
Oh, yeah, he
remember.
did.
Yeah. He stands next to me all the time.
Ooh.
I know his outfits.
He gets.
But
he helps them dress.
he helps. I admire him.
Oh yeah.
I
Shout out Jake.
admire
Shout
him.
out all the boys, man. Shout out Max. Shout out D-Rock. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Miss you
Jake's
guys.
and,
But yeah, dude, just that weekend was nuts, dude. It was just nuts. I can't really put it into words. It's just you had to be there.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what
you
I
will
mean?
be
It was
again.
just-
This
it
is going to
was-
happen. I mean, you guys are working hard. People love you. They love your energy. Obviously, you guys are good dudes, and people see that. And that's part of this show, too.
Thanks,
It's
man.
good to see
Appreciate
people.
that.
People like to see people as people, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we don't see that side,
Absolutely.
And let's get back more into Pacific Roots without too much detail. So we just played your latest
Run Them
song,
Trees.
correct?
Run Them
Right.
Trees.
Yeah, that's your
That's
last
the
one.
latest single to come out. I think it came out maybe like a month ago or something. But yeah, man, it's been out
That was
for a
even
while.
rough too. That whole release was with COVID happening. It messed up everything.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
I've heard. Yeah,
oh,
everything's hard. Yeah.
So yeah, it came out, man, and it's dope, man. We love it. Shout out to Adam from the Expendables.
Yes,
He
sir.
recorded and mixed all that. So
Oh yeah.
he's got real good equipment at Expendable Studios out in Santa Cruz. So
It
it was
feels
nice.
like home there. You know what I mean? We can feel comfortable when we record. You know what I mean? It's like when you go into a new studio or something. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you get jitters. You know what I mean? It's like, for me at least. So it's like when you go to a spot, it's like, yeah, we've been through it a few times, but every time we record there, it's kind of more like it's family, like it's cool. You know what I mean? You can be relaxed and not get those jitters. Like, you know what I mean? It's trippy. Like playing a live show and recording is two totally different things.
Okay. Is Pacific Roots reggae music?
No, I'm gonna say no because reggae music is obviously Marley and the Wailers, like Peter Tosh, Jimmy Cliff, like all these really good, that from Jamaica, Don Carlos, right? So, but I think the style we are is like reggae rock, so we got a little bit of, of a modern take, and some might call it Cali reggae. I know I just did that earlier, but I think it kind of falls in with the reggae rock thing. we're heavily influenced by punk rock. Just different. Everybody in the band has different backgrounds, but the one thing we know and understand 100%, which is why we're all a band. We're a band is reggae music. We love, even dance hall like DJs. Like Brigadier Jerry, Early B. Sister Nancy, Billy Boyo.
Sure.
All these dance hall DJ. And that's what I take after.
Inspirations.
Yeah,
but we
super.
all add our own flavor because we all come from different backgrounds.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's we take that, but then we all add our own little flavor to it. All our own little spices, and we all make this specific roots stew.
Right.
You know
It's
what I mean? Like,
goulash. And it's
yeah.
not like I don't know. I was going to think of some examples, but it's not like Kingdom Come imitating Led Zeppelin or something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Or something like that.
Right.
That's old music. Sorry, I had to. But
No,
anyways,
it's all good, dude. Some say Greta Van Fleet is the new Led Zeppelin, but who are we to judge?
Really,
I love those kids. Have you heard of Greta Van Fleet?
I have. They're good.
They sound like Zeppelin, no?
Yeah.
Oh, see?
There you go.
And what about Wolfmother?
I don't really listen to Wolf.
Okay. All right. 3-man band.
But I mean, I'm not hating on them. I've never really,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, but
All right, welcome back, y'all. We are back with Pacific Roots in the house, and we couldn't be more blessed. We hope looking forward to maybe back in a few weeks or so when you guys got some more stuff going on, even, huh? Yeah.
yeah, we got some. We got a show on Saturday up in Bend, Oregon, Elk Lake Resort. So it's gonna be an acoustic show. It's an outdoors event. So pretty stoked, man, to be still kind of playing a show during all these crazy times. But it's nice to get out on the road again and take that one last trip before we do the next one. So
Right.
so
Now, is that available online or no?
it probably won't be live streamed, but
Okay.
if we were I think one of us might set up a phone or something and do that. But it's not going to be live streamed.
Okay.
To my knowledge.
Well, at least you're on the road, and I know you guys like road trips.
Oh, absolutely. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
the van's fun.
So Matt's going to drive this time. You told me earlier, right?
He's
Are
driving.
you okay with that?
I'm 100% okay with that. If I'm not driving, then I'm okay with it.
I haven't driven the van yet, so everybody gives me shit. But it's
Tell
gonna
you what,
happen.
though.
Just
I'll
check
tell
his
you what, though.
jacket for like a flask or something. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I'll be good with the boys. You know what I mean? I'll wait till we stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just joking.
Van
gonna be a good time.
Stees the whole way up.
Yeah. No, I told them the windows are gonna be down, the AC is gonna be all the way on, and we're just gonna be listening to 80s rap the whole way up there.
Oh yeah.
So everybody better be ready.
What is that? 12 hours?
No, actually, so with all this Corona stuff going on, there's not a lot of people on the road, right? Unless you're an essential or people just kind of making those day trips to go hike. But
Right.
it said it was going to be 6
Oh,
hours
yeah.
and 40 minutes
What
to get
the
to
hell?
Bend from Santa Cruz. Yeah,
Oh my God, that's crazy.
that's like
dude.
going to LA, dude.
Yeah.
I know. I just saw flights that go back to Kentucky, and it's like taxi
People are
rates.
flying every day, brother.
It's crazy.
It's wild. People are flying every day still, even through all this shit. You know what I mean?
So again, I'm a huge Pacific Roots fan, and but you guys have another project you're working on.
Yeah, so this one is one I've been trying to get going now for years, but it's just with Pacific Roots, the pace that we were moving before all this COVID stuff. It was really hard to find time to go and act, because I on my days off, because we were playing shows like every weekend, and it got tiring. During the week, I just wanted to hang out, practice, and and that's it. Play some video games, because video games help me, de-stress. So.
Gloves.
But yeah, man, it's called Easy Ground, and it's the meaning behind the name is, wherever, whatever state of mind, that you're in, whether if you're sad, angry or you're happy, you need to know that you have full control and it's not just instinctive decisions or whatever, you have control of what you can do to help yourself out. You got an easy ground, which means it's on your terms. You're able to make the choices, or you can even be a place that you love to go to. Like if you go to a beach and you can think and make decisions on what you want to do. You know, I know people who go to the beach do homework. You know, that's an easy ground for them. It means this is easy here. I can do what I want to do here.
Yeah.
Like when I'm at home or I'm at work or when I'm somewhere where I can't think, you know, or, you know, a lot. And obviously, you know, weed could be an easy ground for people, you know, because when they smoke, they have a clear mind. And it's just pretty much, you know, just do anything. It's easier on your terms on, you know, when you make the choices and
You determine your own outcomes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole meaning behind Easy Ground. And
And we got Boo here helping you out.
yeah, Booer, him and I talked to him and I wanted him to work with me on it, and he's, you know, committed. We've already got some songs that we're working on with Silver.
Shout out Silver.
Shout out to him and at his studio up in Royal Oaks. So
Nice.
yeah, man, it's really good, man. It's awesome just finally getting them out. I mean, it's all stuff that's been in my head for years and I've never forgot it. So now I'm finally laying it down and it feels great, man. It sounds awesome, you know, and I'm really aiming for like a roots / you know, rock reggae still, you know, I still want to do that, but you know, it's great. You know, it's fun. And I got Silver helping me out too. He's doing some instruments, you know, he's doing some stuff on it too.
It's always a good time with Silver.
Yeah.
Right on.
He's got, you know what I mean? He's, you know what I mean, being on the road and him hearing all the different bands too. You know what I mean? He can help us. He gives us ideas, you know what I mean? And
Right.
oh yeah.
The idea is to also have, you know, a band at some point, you know, obviously with Booer, you know, and since I'm like a lot of the time thinking of music, what I want to play, you know, but I'm thinking I'm just going to stick to drums because it's easier for me. It's the only, you know, it's the instrument I know how to play. Besides bass, I could do bass, but I'd have to really brush up on it if I'm going to do, you know, reggae rock style bass. But yeah, it's great. I eventually want to, you know, start a band, but right now we're just going to make music and just let the people hear it and see what's up, and you know, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it.
I think one of the things that amazes me about you and Jake, people don't realize, correct me if I'm wrong, but when the breakup thing happened, basically it was you and him left, correct?
Yeah, it was him and I.
So bass and drums.
Mm-hmm.
And how many bands come back from losing everybody else in the band and come back stronger than ever? And that's not a diss toward the old guys. I love them.
We love them too.
I love them.
Oh, yeah.
But it blew up, and everything shows that. And it's nothing against anybody, but when you put two guitars in there that can shred, and you guys and Max's energy, it's just a different level to me.
It is, you know, and I honestly didn't think we were going to come back from it. I thought we were going to, you know, at that moment, we're like, shit, like, what are we going to do? You know, like, who do we know? Anybody we know that we would even consider is in a band, you know? So it's just been, at that point, it's like, shit, what do we do? What's going to happen? You know, we got our practice spot that we're paying every month for rent, and, you know, we had to cover, you know, I think about a month. And it was hard on us because it's a lot of money to pay out, you know, out of pocket for rent. But I think we weren't even worried about that. We were just worried about who's going to come in and who are we going to. So we had
take it further.
It was hard. It was really hard. And we just stuck it out. We had, you know, very serious conversations about it. Like, hey, we can't just go off impulsive decisions. I know we want to try and save this, but we have to take it easy, figure it out. And we did. We tried out other people. And fun fact, we tried out Bo and Mason from Hijinks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but they were going to school full time, but we needed to get the ball rolling. Shout out those boys. We love them.
They got a new single, Cruising.
And then, so
check it out.
It's
Hijinks, check them out.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so they tried out, and we're like, no, we love you guys. They're really good. They're actually really good, but we needed somebody, like, we need to get the ball rolling. So they're like, yeah, we understand. Yeah, and then we found Max, and then Derek came with Max.
They were a package deal.
Because Derek was supposed to help just set the tempo for Max and make him feel comfy. So Derek we didn't even know until he came. And then he's like, yo, this guy is actually pretty good too. So
That's funny. I did not know that.
We locked down Derek and Max. It's like, hey, and I talked to Jake. I said, hey, I got this other guitar player. Right now I think his band's on a hiatus. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna offer him to play. And he's like, yeah, we'll see. We're ready for it now. So I called him up on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving.
I was drunk as hell, but
I was too.
and I said, hey, I called him. I said, dude, we got that last guitar slot, man. I want you to do that. You want to do this? And at this point, he already knew the music. He knew the songs. He knew the solos. He's like, yeah, man. He goes, let's do it. So all right, we're meeting for practice the next week or something. And
No, he said we're meeting like Tuesday, and I said I'm out.
yeah.
I was like, then I'm out. I'm still gonna be hungover.
Yeah, but it was awesome, man. And we came back, and I'm surprised, honestly, about how far we came. Like I said, man, when with all with respect to Carlos and Jose, I love those guys dearly.
them
We
too,
still
man.
talk to them. We play Xbox with them, and Carlos
We
is
actually just we had Carlos on stage with us.
yeah, he
at-
was
at
playing a
Felton.
show with us. He sang Police State with us at Felton.
No way.
We asked
Yeah.
him.
That's cool.
Yeah, he showed up and he did that, so that was pretty dope. And I thought we were gonna be done, and then we fucking just tried to pick everything up, just us two, and we just got these guys together. It was great, man.
You guys had to, man. You know what I mean?
I don't even have words. That's how hard it was.
Yeah.
It was that hard. We didn't know what to do.
Well,
And-
I was shocked. I was like, I thought you were done, obviously. I mean, you lose that many people and stuff, the way times are going. And then when I heard you got him, I was pretty stoked. And then when I saw Max and his energy, I just thought, wow, this is sweet. This is special. So
yeah, he
Thanks you
is
guys for
something
coming on.
special.
yeah,
Yeah.
Max's hair has gotten stuck in my guitar.
Oh.
Max is hung it upside down from stages.
Oh, dude.
I've seen him paddle out on speakers.
What hasn't he done on stage yet is the question.
I can tell when he starts getting fired up. Excuse me,
No worries.
when he takes his shirt off.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He usually
It's
gets a
bound to
good
happen.
sweat going, and then
Oh, yeah.
he's got a good body. He's a man. I'm okay with saying that.
Oh, yeah.
He's very fit. He's a fit
Oh, yeah.
guy.
Yeah, so I probably would too.
Oh yeah.
But
It's always like a bet, like how many songs till he takes his shirt off?
right.
And it's always at least
2 or 3.
2 or 3 songs, and then he just comes off.
It's off. We don't even see him take it off. It's just off.
Yeah.
I don't know if he rips it off, throws it off. I don't know what's going on.
I look down to check on my kick drum or whatever, and I look up, and he's just out there
Yep.
with his shirt off, and I'm just
Yep.
like, oh,
Doing the Coots
shit.
Stomps and everything.
Yeah, man.
I guess we'll wrap it up with what are your thoughts on 2021 music-wise? What does it look like to you? Am I going to see big shows? Am I going to see small shows? What am I going to see in your opinion?
In my opinion, you're going to see some big shows if they don't cancel our Reggae Rise Up
In Vegas.
in Vegas in October. We're going to be doing Reggae Rise Up Festival in Las Vegas. We won that contest, and that was amazing. All of our fans came out and voted, and we made it, man, and it's great.
I got you one vote.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
And then,
As of now,
we're
it's
supposed to
not
play with
canceled.
Ayaterra for 420, but that got canceled, and it got moved to June, but then that got canceled. So that's going to be for sure happening somewhere down the line
With Ayaterra?
with Ayaterra and Kiznamdi. So
I love Ayaterra.
that's going to be a fun one. And we were supposed to have a little spring tour with Hijinks. We were supposed to take them on the road, and
That'd
we're
be
going to
fun.
go up north. But that COVID just kind of killed everything.
The way things are going, you know what I mean? A lot of places are starting to do dinner and a show, you know what I mean? Outdoor events, you know what I mean? Maybe that's going to be the thing next year. You know what I mean? Outdoor events, small indoor dinner shows, you know what I mean? Still socially distanced, but I really hope that, you know what I mean? It's just I want to see a live band myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm missing it, man. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Seeing it on a screen is one thing, but being there with everybody in a crowd, there's no other feeling.
Well,
You
I'm
know
not
what
in
I
a
mean?
band, and I miss seeing you
Yeah.
guys so much. You guys know how many reggae shows I go to.
Oh yeah, we've
Absolutely.
seen you
Oh, yeah.
about 95% of our shows you're there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I love it. It's definitely medicine to me, and you guys are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, man.
2021 is going to be awesome. But
I'm
we're gonna-
hoping things open up in 2021.
yeah, and if they
you
don't,
know.
we just got to adjust, and we just got to be
Yeah,
ready and be
you
here
know,
for each other. And
this
it's going to
is-
be more of this, right?
It's
There'll be more of this.
It's
stuff.
so scary, but it's brand new.
Yep.
All this, the having to cope with and having to work around all this.
It's also opening up new doors. Though,
It is. It definitely
to
is.
things that weren't there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No one was really live streaming back then. You know what I mean? Very minimal. You know what I mean? So it's cool to see everybody adjusting and still trying to make it happen.
It's
You know what I
In
great.
the
mean?
end, that's
Yeah.
part of that Jaw Rastafari type of attitude where you just say, hey, you know what? Okay, things are hell, but I'm going to make the most of every
I'm
day.
gonna-
Like Don Carlos said, I mean, you know, the morning light, you don't know if you're going to see it the next day.
Exactly.
So we got to remember that, you know, and that, because I don't know what's happening in the next life. We're not talking religion or politics on this show, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There we go.
But I don't know what's happening with me personally. You might, if that's good for you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So I want to make this one right now the best.
Exactly.
yeah.
I've enjoyed it. Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
So
man.
we're going to close out with a little song.
Yep.
It's another one of the newer songs. So this is the everybody, the new group, Kooks on the Loose. Now, a few months ago, maybe a year ago, Kooks on the Loose was easy because you see, you know, all this stuff laying on the ground. But the word kook has kind of been redefined and expanded itself with all the bullshit going on in the world, right?
I mean, yeah, depending on the person, you know what kook means. I mean, like to us, like with Kooks on the Loose, it's just people that come to Santa Cruz, you know, or any of your local beach, and someone that just comes to, and they come from out of town, and they just leave their trash or don't even bother to put it at least by a garbage can if it's overflowing or something. You know what I mean?
Being
And-
respectful to the area, or you know what I
Yeah.
mean, just coming and thinking about themselves. Don't worry about nobody else. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's. I mean, if you wouldn't want to leave your room all trashed and you know, and leave, it's just a
Especially if
wreck,
it's
man. You
Somebody's
know,
hometown, man. You know what I mean? People come in just to have a good time and party, and it's just like.
I used to
don't give
work.
a shit,
I used
you
to
know
work
what I
at the boardwalk as a grounds maintenance,
Ugh.
and it was just grounds crew. We'd go clean rides and go underneath them, pick up garbage, but the main thing was the beach cleanup. And dude, the summertime, bad. So you just see people just leave trash. I've seen groups get up and just walk onto the boardwalk with their trash out,
mean? Ruining
Dude.
a beautiful beach.
So that's what Kooks on the Loose. This song, and you know,
Anybody can relate to a kook, though.
yeah, everyone's a kook in their own
Somebody
way.
cut you off, and remember on the 17 with a.
But as far as in the world, you know, it depends on what you consider, you know, what's like a kooky behavior. I'm probably acting like a kook right now, and I don't know it.
I'll let
you
you
know
know,
what I
if
mean?
you do.
We'll let you
Tell
know.
you
though,
what,
'cause of the-
yeah.
I guess so. Next thing we're gonna do, we're listening to Kooks. Kooks on the Loose. I want to thank you guys again for coming out. Any final thoughts? It's a pleasure having you here, man. I've
been
been
a
wanting to
blessing,
have
brother.
you guys over for a while, so I'm glad this
Thank
really
you.
happened.
Yeah, man.
Had
Thanks
a
for having
blast.
us. Yeah, I do. I got some plugs, some shameless plugs.
There you go.
If you want to follow our group, Pacific Roots, I'm sure you'll probably put it in the description, but it'll be at Pacific Roots Music on Instagram and Facebook, Twitter. We're all on there. And our project Easy Ground, you can just find us right now on Instagram. We're just, you know,
Easy Ground is just on Instagram.
just set it up, so it's at Easy Ground Music, all one word.
Okay.
And that's about it. And I mean, if you want to make a donation to our band, you know, it's cool. You know, if not, just, you know, follow us and support. You know,
Give us a follow. Share
give us a
post.
follow, and that means
share music,
just as
anything,
much. Yeah.
You
And,
know, my thing when Spotify, like I told, I saw Josh like 3 times. One time he saw me with his shirt on. He said, "Dude, thanks for buying my merch." I'm like, "I know what you make on Spotify."
Yeah.
So every time I download an album or something, I buy some merch. And so these guys have merch. I'm sure it's on Pacific Roots.
yeah, we got a website. It's pacificrootsmusic.com.
We got a new Pacifico Roots shirt. Just came
Oh
out.
yeah, we
I
got
saw
some new.
that.
We got a new
It's
shirt up.
exclusive. Oh yeah.
So just
Yeah.
in time for quarantine. That's it. I think that's about it. And for any Venmo information, I guess you could just send it to me, and I'll send it out to the band. It's at AJ the Bro on Venmo. Any
Bro.
any donations are accepted. Actually, scratch that. On our band page,
We actually got a donation button on the band page.
on our website is
actually
the
did have
donation
that.
button. So just go to the website pacificrootsmusic.com, and you can make a donation if you want
easy
to.
is
No
that?
pressure.
So first of all, you need to go to Spotify, listen to music, go to YouTube, listen to their music, and you're going to shred, and you're going to love it, and then you're going to want to do all this stuff, okay?
Thank you.
And with no further ado, I think we're going to go into some Kooks on the Loose.
All right.
Right after a Bryce Harper commercial. These are multimillionaires, by the way.
So they're not Kooks.
So they're great people.
Quick little fun fact about the cover art. Our bassist actually picked this trash up from the Santa Cruz beach, that because he worked at the boardwalk too, and he put it away, built a sandbox in his backyard, and did that. And then he respectfully discarded the trash.
When I saw the Modelo can, I thought it might be you guys. So.
It's actually hijinks. And that's Kevin from Soulwise on the organ. He did all the piano.
We said it once, we'll say it again. Congratulations, Kevin. We're really happy for you, man. Much love. Uh-oh, there goes Booer.
D-Rock, they're about to shred it.
Listen to that.
I think Derek was meant to play in like Pink Floyd and Zeppelin.
He was.
He was just born in the wrong time.
He tried out for him. He was one of the guys that tried out. Oh yeah. Derek's got that. Oh yeah. Shout out D-Rock, man.
Shredding it on the drums. Wow, Kooks on the Loose.
Kooks on the
Did you
Loose. Yes,
guys
it was.
enjoy doing that one?
That was
That's my
no.
favorite song to play live.
I love playing it live. Did I enjoy making it? No, because I did like 20 takes on drums. No, I
Really?
lied. I did like maybe 5 or 6, but I was just so burnt. But I loved it. I loved it.
His headphones were taped to his head.
Oh, yeah, I got a picture. I'll show you. My headphones, because I had to hear the click really well, and it was just kind of coming in. So Adam taped the headphones tighter on my head. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, guys,
Been
again,
a pleasure, brother.
Yeah, man.
It's been a big
you know
pleasure.
that. We always have a good time together, whether
yeah.
no matter where it is, and that's what life should be right now, man. Just have a good time. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I think we forgot about COVID for at least 30 minutes, right?
Oh yeah.
What? COVID? Right.
Yeah. Is that a vitamin? Or?
No, it's a vitamin.
Yeah, but with that being said, I think we're good on time. I'm going to actually break my rules, and I'm going to close this out with another song because
Do it.
Let's just close it out with an old school one that
Right.
the lyrics are really deep too. And
Oh, okay.
I think you're gonna like. So we're gonna play one more for you,
Let's do it.
and if I'm keying this up right,
Yeah. It's a banger.
It's another favorite song I play. I love playing this song.
you like this one, Booer? You like playing this one?
This is one of my favorite songs before I joined the band.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys. I was a fan before I was in the band. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing to be able to play these songs and yeah.
That's good. It's my first one ever. I like that it's light.